Hello, this is Brother Vic Espanol, your preacher in blue jeans. I would like to share with you an exercise that I did with my Ortigas feast last night. And this exercise is about forgiveness. The first exercise that I did was I called a volunteer and I asked her to carry a sack behind her back. And I asked her to recount the number of times that she was hurt during her lifetime. And first, I enumerated what are those events or instances wherein she was hurt. As a child, perhaps she was hurt by her parents calling her bobo, tanga, walang silbi. And every time I utter a hurt, I place a pineapple, whole pineapple, in her sack, in the sack that she was carrying. And as she was growing up, probably an uncle or a cousin molested her. And I placed 3 whole pineapples in the sack. And her teachers probably in school may have humiliated her. And I placed another pineapple. And every time I place a pineapple because of a hurt that was done to her, which she was not able to forgive, the sack becomes heavier and heavier. And pretty soon when she had a boyfriend, probably her boyfriend dumped her for another woman, for another girl, and I placed another pineapple in the sack, which made the sack became heavier again. And as she was growing up, when she went to office, perhaps she experienced also her office mates slandering her and gossiping about her. And when she became married, her husband became unfaithful. And all throughout those instances, whenever she was hurt and whenever she was not able to forgive, I would add pineapple after pineapple until the sack became heavy. What is my point there? My point is that similarly also in our spiritual life, whenever we are not able to forgive, the load that we are carrying, the grudges, the grievances, the hurts becoming resentments and bitterness will take its toll not only on our physical life but also in our emotions. And if we carry that load, if we carry those grievances and those hurts, those bitterness for a long time, like a pineapple, it will rot and it will become smelly. And it's not only the others who will be harmed by the stinky smell of the rotting pineapple, but even ourselves will be hurt by it. In another part of the exercise, I asked for another volunteer. And this time, I asked the volunteer to carry the sack. And every time a hurt is experienced by her, like for example, when she was young, when her parents would call her bobo, I repeated the same hurts, the same list of hurts. But every time a hurt is experienced by her, she is able to forgive. And I remove the pineapple from the sack. When, for example, a cousin or an uncle molested her, I placed 3 whole pineapples. But she was able to forgive her uncle and her cousin who molested her. And I removed the pineapples from the sack. When her classmates ridiculed her or insulted her, when her teacher humiliated her, another pineapple was added to the sack. But because she was able to forgive, I removed that pineapple back. And as a result, at the end of the day, a person who is able to forgive will carry no grudges, will carry no hurt, will carry no resentment. And the load that she is carrying will be light, if no load at all. Again, similarly, if we are able to forgive, we will be able to experience lightness in our hearts. We will be able to experience that liberating freedom that comes with peace and joy in our hearts. Only then can we experience the river of God's blessings flowing in our lives. This is Vic Espanol, your preacher in blue jeans, your dose of everyday spirituality.
Thank you for your donations and love offerings to Kirigma family. Your generosity allows us to spread God's word through broadcasts like today's episode. May God bless you abundantly.